another angle. This one I'm going to bring Greg in. He's going to give us his version on this. It's very interesting. We've done a little bit of reverse activism solo. Greg's going to talk about bringing it into a standard outreach, and it's very, very interesting.
Hi, everybody. Thank you so much for Terry. Can we give it up for Terry? He's just done a great job. Public speaking can be quite difficult. I find it a little bit challenging, but firstly, I wanted to address some outreach. So I've been doing outreach now since around about 2017, and I've been through the whole gamut of different types of people that I deal with each and every day. Okay, we've got some introverts here today. Anybody consider themselves introverts? Yeah, all right. So introverts will absolutely love this. How would you like it if the people that you outreach are actually selling being vegan to you? Non-vegans selling being vegan to you. Do you think that would be a great idea? If they could actually do that. So the first thing that I want to take you through is challenging each person that comes up to you, and then also doing reverse activism within that outreach. Okay, so the first thing I want you to try and imagine non-vegan, classic standard non-vegan, male, female, coming up to you and standing around, and then you want to approach them and say, hi, would you like to know a little bit about what we're doing here today? And they'll generally say yes, and then you can take them through the standard spiel of what you see on the screen. But the next thing is to actually get them to sell them being vegan to you. So the first point I would say is, ask them this question. Not that you're going to be, but if you were going to go vegan, why would you do it? If you were going to go vegan, why would you do it? So what's something somebody might say? Well, because of the environment. And so what do you mean by that? And they'll say, well, you know, the environment is being destroyed. Yes, it is. And you start agreeing with them the whole way. I might actually find it easy if I can demonstrate on somebody. Does somebody want to be just a human? Anybody? Saurabh even? Or anybody? Yes, please, come on. Yes, awesome. Thank you so much. And I appreciate this because it's a little bit harder when I'm not actually doing it. Yeah, just a non-vegan, standard non-vegan. You don't even know the word carnism. You just standard non-vegan, living is coming up. So what was your name?
Eddie.
Eddie, nice to meet you. Thank you, so I'm Greg. So you've walked up to the screen. We have, you want us to move this way a little bit? My apologies. So the first thing I'm just going to go through is, would you like to know a little bit about what you see on the screen today?
Yeah,
sure.
I guess.
So what you're looking at here today is the standard practices of animal agriculture in Australia.
Yeah.
Do you think that looks like animal cruelty?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've gone through that whole process, and then you say, are you against animal cruelty?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure you're against animal cruelty?
Yeah.
Okay. All animals or just dogs and cats?
All animals.
All animals. Okay. So that's one reason I'm vegan. We're all vegan here. We weren't always vegan. In fact, I grew up as a non-vegan until I connected the dots and understood the truth of what I was looking at here today. So what you're looking at is what I also looked at several years ago. So I'm not going to say that you are going to go vegan.
Yeah.
But if you were going to go vegan, why would you do it?
To minimize suffering for any life form.
Okay. Why is that important to you?
Because I'm a life form and I can imagine what suffering feels like.
Okay. And why is that important?
Because suffering sucks.
Yeah, absolutely. And do you believe these animals are suffering?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. You eat meat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Wait, am I pretending I eat meat? Yeah.
Yeah, you eat meat, right? Just to be clear, this guy's vegan. You consume dairy?
Yeah.
Eggs and the like,
protein.
right?
Gotta get my protein.
Yeah, absolutely. But you've also said that this is suffering and you're against animal suffering, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's another reason why you would go vegan, if you were going to go vegan?
Another reason why I'm vegan. For health.
Okay.
Yeah.
For health? So you're saying to me that you could actually be healthy as a vegan?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. You can actually be unhealthy vegan. You can just eat
100%.
vegan donuts, right?
I know it very well.
Yeah. But you're saying that it's actually possible to be healthy as a vegan?
Yeah.
Okay. What's another reason why you would be vegan? Not that you are going to go vegan, but what's another reason? Yeah? What do you mean by that?
Well, you know, by cutting out meat and dairy, you reduce greenhouse emissions,
Okay.
et cetera, et cetera.
Why is that important to you?
Because I don't want to die and I want to see everyone live long lives,
Well, we're all going to die at some point.
maximize our livelihood.
Yeah, okay. Is there any other reason that the environment factor is important to you?
Because I care about Mother Earth.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you care about the oceans?
Yeah, I care about the oceans.
Okay.
I'd like to see a green Earth. You know?
Yeah. Why do you care about the oceans? You don't swim in the ocean, so why do you care about the
I do
oceans?
swim in the ocean.
Okay.
Why do I care about the ocean? Well, because there's other sentient life forms in the ocean. Yeah,
Yeah, okay. So those are the reasons why you would go vegan.
sure. Yeah.
But you're not vegan.
Yeah, well, just, you know, everyone around me eats meat and,
Yeah.
you know, it tastes good.
Well, everybody around me eats meat as well, but I'm vegan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would you say that you're a strong, valued person?
Yeah, you'd hope so.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, positive.
Okay. So you are a strong, valued, strong, moral person.
Yeah.
Okay. So am I. That's why I'm vegan. I stick to it no matter how many people around me eat meat.
Yeah.
Right? Because it takes strong will to be a vegan.
Yeah.
Right? Because you've got your family eating meat, and they're all telling you why you don't be vegan, why aren't you vegan, just eat meat. They're always going to throw it at you, right? So would you say that it takes strong values and a strong moral compass to stay vegan with all of that around you?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, great. Now you've told me that you are a strong, moral, valued, high-value human being. Yes? You've got high moral values.
Yeah.
And you told me that this here is animal cruelty. True?
True.
You've told me that you're against animal cruelty for all animals. True?
Yeah, true.
You told me that you can actually be healthy as a vegan,
Yeah.
right? And that health was important to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also told me that the environment is important to you.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's all valuable to me. I'm vegan for those very same reasons. So I've got to ask you a quick question here. I'm vegan. I believe I'm a high moral person that sticks to my values no matter how many people around me are throwing animal cruelty at me.
Yeah.
And I've got to ask you, are you actually a strong moral person if you're doing all of those things that are contributing to what you're seeing on the screen here today?
Well, obviously not.
Okay, so I've got a question for you then. You and I may never meet again,
Yeah.
right? We may never talk again. We only have about 5, maximum 10 minutes with each other. Okay? So at the end of this, you've got a choice. You either keep going as the person you are, saying that you're a high moral person and still contributing to what you see here on the screen here today, or you make a change.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do?
Make the change.
Right.
Vegan.
Yeah.
Vegan.
Okay. Now, before you go, the other point I want to make is it's really simple to be vegan as well. What do you think it takes to be vegan as a person? As a non-vegan, considering you are
non-vegan.
yeah, as a non-vegan, because we're all non-vegan at some point. What do you think it takes to actually be vegan?
Just like a deep-seated knowing that it's wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
But even if you were to lift yourself out of that,
Sure.
it's realistically, that is the moral baseline,
Yeah.
but in action sense, it's just changing such minimal things about what you currently do
Yeah.
that you don't even need to think about it.
Yeah.
If you're hungry, have a banana,
100%.
right? If you're at the shops and the dairy is here and the plant-based milk is here, it's just doing this.
Yeah.
Right? If you're buying a pizza, it's just a matter of not having dairy cheese on it.
Yeah.
is putting something else on it. It's putting more vegetables on it. It's putting more mushrooms on it. So from being a perspective of the being a high moral person, but just taking simple steps is just a no-brainer. Would you agree with that?
100%.
Yeah, and you don't even need to tell people that you're vegan,
Yeah.
right? That's what we do.
Yeah.
Right? You don't even need to tell people you're vegan. You just need to, when you're out with friends, order the vegan version.
Yeah.
And they might ask you, what are you eating? And you can offer them to try it. But for you, it's just small steps. But for what you're seeing on the screen here today, and all those beings that you're seeing suffering on here today, that's their very lives and their very existence.
Yeah.
And you, it's just a small change. For them, it's their very existence. And that's all I can impart onto you today.
Gotcha.
That's it.
I should-
Anybody get anything out of that? Thank you.